What's up, you too? What's up, Noelskiii back with another video, and today I'm gonna react to a video about if young Dabo is still chopped or not. So, if you just find out about this channel, then I would be very happy if you could hit the subscribe button. I know that the video just started right now, and if you are not interested to subscribe on my channel, then it's even okay for me. Like, I'm not forcing no one to subscribe my channel. So, Dabo is known for reacting to music, especially to Playboy Cardi, which is even one of his favorite artists, or Destroy Alone, Frank Ocean. Even went viral with a clip where he said that he would never cry into a Frank Ocean song, and then suddenly he started crying because he knew how good the song was. So yeah, I think that was a very good information to tell them people who really young Dabo is and what type of content he's been making. I don't want to talk too much. Let's get into it. And yeah.
Is having an identity crisis, and much like Plaque Max, I want to examine this and maybe give my own theories on why that is. Because how can you go from being a streamer that humiliates himself to an asexual rap artist? That change feels so out of place to me, not in the sense that Dabo is finally growing past his former branding, but rather a forced change meant to distance himself from something that he no longer wants to be. Rather than a smooth transition accompanied by consistent growth, we've seen an abrupt shift into a new persona. Despite outward appearances, it still feels like the same Dabo that I critiqued back in high school. We got some interesting stuff to talk about today, twin, so come tap in. Comment for the algorithm. Now, before I start theorizing on how Dabo became what he is today, I think I should show y'all the clip that made me scratch my chin and say, is this even young Dabo?
Almost a different shit, but I am asexual. I do want to come out as asexual. Y'all niggas are saying, huh? See, that's how I know anything with the word sexual, gang, y'all think it's gay. Nigga, asexual means, bro, I don't have sex, gang. I'm gonna just be real. It's not like I got a vasectomy or no shit, gang. I'm just officially coming out as asexual. Cause it's on some shit, bro. I don't be wanting to give my to all these women and shit like that. I'm on some cool shit though. Like I could be and shit like that, but that shit mad corny, gang. That shit mad corny.
And this is when I knew this little nigga was just talking. He's not even properly defining the word. Asexual means that you have none or very little sexual attraction. And it seems like Dabo is likely not truly asexual. He's just having self-control and he's abstaining from sex. That's not being asexual, you're just being bougie with the D. Shut up. I'm not even trolling. This dude Dabo is coming out as asexual and he doesn't even know the proper definition. It just sounds like he doesn't want to have sex with girls. He's probably still attracted to women, he's just not being as much of a goer as he could be. And this reminds me of Plaque Max because it sounds like he's in a transitionary period of his life and he's just trying to figure himself out and change.
I ain't gonna lie, I am asexual still. I ain't gonna lie. Chad, being asexual, I've been asexual, I didn't even, cause like you guys don't haven't been streaming, I've been asexual for like a month now. I ain't gonna lie, my life been looking way better. Like I've been reading books, I've been going outside, touching grass, like.
Bro, why does his dreads look so good? Why does his dress look so dirty? Bro.
If y'all niggas aren't asexual yet, please go asexual. You know what I mean? Be with me. Be with me on this journey. Where we take forever together. You feel me?
What the fuck?
Nigga said I'm unfollowing. Nigga, I'm not gay. I'm not gay. I like pussy, gang.
You see how he's describing it as a journey and even at the end says he likes pussy? That's because this little nigga is not really asexual. He's just abstaining and trying to figure himself out. But to me, it just feels very forced and I just want to know why. Why is Dabo suddenly making this abrupt change in his life? Why is he distancing himself so hard from the person he used to be? Or at least attempting to. He's doing it in the most performative way ever though. It just feels like ever since he became more of a musician than a streamer, he's been LARPing as an underground rapper. Prior to this, he was just the music reacting guy, and now he's asexual and beefing with Jane Remover. I'll come back to this. Before I actually talk about any of that though, let's start from when Dabo initially began to change.
Chill, be easy. Back up. Be easy. Why you party? Give my hat. Hey. Relax. Watch out, y'all. You good. Watch out. You good.
Dabo met Cardi in 2024, and this was the catalyst that began to change him. Now, if you know Dabo, he is a huge Cardi dick rider, but I didn't think meeting him would fundamentally change the person he is. He even tweeted making an announcement that music is his passion and career, and in this tweet he also alludes to some type of pain that he went through, another thing that is likely the reason why we're seeing an abrupt shift in his personality.
Bro, because I really feel like I could be a rapper. Cardi, after I touched Cardi, like, it gave me abilities. I just need a goal for Christmas. Santa, please give me you for Christmas.
Bro, what the fuck is he talking about? Hold on. What?
I've been beating by me. I've been stroking this beat. I've been horny ass shit. Left me on the dust. I thought you was a what?
Ignoring the horrible singing, I think there was probably a lot of truth in this tweet, and even though Dabo is a troll, I think meeting his idol put a lot into perspective about what he could be. The only thing I can say is that it just feels like he's trying to absorb pre-existing swag instead of making his own. And if you think I'm just trolling or talking out of my ass, why is Dabo playing with feet while previewing music? And why did he drop a Triller where he's spamming the zestiest emotes ever?
Bitch, you better fucking die for me. I don't give a fuck about your zodiac sign, you better fucking ride for me. Don't touch my watch how I pop my shit. Yeah. Watch how I pop my shit. My shorty be popping in tags. But you a Goya, bitch.
Bro, this doesn't even sound bad. For real, like, this doesn't even sound bad. But why the fuck does his hair look like this? Bro, his hair literally just looks like noodles. Noodles. Bro, whoever dyed his hair, they did him dirty.
Your last nigga went outside. I can buy you expensive shit.
And I'm an underground rap fan, so I know what this means. This is all part of the strategy. You make bathroom Trillers, you act zesty, and you blow up. That's literally the 9 Vicious method. And he's dropping feet snippets to add to it.
What are you even talking about?
If that sounds crazy, that's because it is, just a little bit. Dabo was just a streamer, and meeting Cardi caused him to change so much that he's dropping feet snippets. And I'm not even saying the music's ass. I've used Dabo music as outro music in the past. It just feels like Dabo being a musician has the same energy as Plaqueboy Max winning a butt reduction. It just makes me want to ask, are you okay? And then brother is posting stuff like this. It just feels like he's LARPing till he makes it. It feels like the zesty gimmick. And this kind of goes back into the asexual stuff because these are real identities that are being turned into something to check off of a list. And let me go a step further. It's not even just identities, but it feels like he's checking things off in order to fit this arbitrary criteria that would make him an artist. But the thing is that he doesn't even have to check anything off of a list. He could just be Young Dabo instead of a Playboy Cardi LARP.
I dead ass almost sold my soul this week. Cause bro, it's been hella labels. Bro, chat, should I sign now? Nigga, I see hella deals, bro. Like hella money is getting thrown at me. I'm like, I said, okay then. That little 300, little 400, I said, okay then, pop it in. For only like 10, 15 songs. I said, okay, I'm about to be a bad bitch then. I'm about to be a bad bitch. You know what I mean? On some real shit. You know what I mean? I don't know if this is confidential.
You better be what? You better be what? Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Reality,
Hell no.
but it's like 10 songs for like 300K. But, chat, it was like 10 songs for 300K. But the thing I had to do, it was like, generally, hold on, let me think. No, if I played a song on stream, they get my stream revenue. They were trying to get my they're trying to take my soul away, gang. They're trying to take my soul away. I said, wow. I said, what?
Now, luckily, this nigga seems to be semi-aware of 360 deals, but I think he should just focus on streams and take a similar approach as Max. It feels like ever since he met Playboy Cardi and he's been Playboy Cardi-fied, he's taken such an awkward approach to creating music. He could just be making music on stream and using his various connections to be an independent artist. He could quite literally intertwine both of his passions and work together. And before anyone says, I know Dabo has made music on stream, but he has not been as consistent as he could be, and that's because he's been going through all of these changes. Now, before I wrap this video up, it's time for an ad break. Today's video is sponsored by my Spotify page, so if you enjoy my content but you want to hear it on the go, just tap in. Imagine you're on the clock or maybe going for a late night walk. You now have an alternative way to engage with my content and to explore the internet. So do me a favor, check out the Spotify, tap into the videos, and rent it up for me. The support means the world. I got so much love for you, twin. I want to quickly discuss the Jane Remover beef, and I'm going to keep it short because I think this beef was pretty clear cut and dry. Dabo made a very homophobic song, and I don't agree with the lyric.
Nah. I don't, me personally, I don't even know who that homophobic guy was. And I don't even know if he just said homophobic, because right here, my area is very loud. And, bro, I don't even think that the district or that the situation was that serious. Like, bro, I don't even know what I should say about this.
He didn't have to be transphobic. He didn't have to be misogynistic. The most obvious Jane Remover thing he could have took a shot at was the fact that she has a very obvious black scent, and she just fits the white queer black scent pipeline. She's literally a stereotype. My biggest pet peeve is white queer people acting black and putting on black scents because they know black people are the beauty standard. That's why they don these weird imitations slash caricatures. The song was a little hard though. I also think that the situation contributed to why Dabo came out as asexual, because he wanted to smooth it over by having a different sexuality, but I'm not sure. I don't think Jane is racist per se, but like I said, my biggest gripe with Jane is just the fact that she's a white queer person putting on a black scent. And from what I know, Jane has a history of taking unprovoked shots at people and even being a bit of a culture vulture. And I think that's really why the situation blew up. I think there's a bad culture vulture problem in the music space, and I think that a lot of non-black artists don't respect black artistry as much as they should. This isn't me defending Dabo's transphobia, but I think there's a real conversation to be had about the frustrations that black people have regarding non-black people navigating our spaces. But those are my thoughts on the Jane Remover beef. Yeah. Back to Dabo though, I think going viral and being known as the Chop streamer influenced him into pivoting more into music in an attempt to distance himself from what he was. And from my perspective, this transition doesn't seem as organic as it could be, because rather than stepping into the person he's growing into, it's more akin to forcing a foot to fit in a shoe a size too small. I'm not saying Dabo is a bad artist, but I feel like he should do it his way, not Cardi, not anyone else, but him. But what do you know, D? That's really all I had to say though. Subscribe for more unsolicited opinions. I love you all. Y'all niggas be blessed. I'm gonna get up out of here. Bye bye.
Okay, so that was the video. Damn, that was the video. I don't even know what I should say about this. I don't even want to talk too much or say something about it, because I don't really know the entire situation about the beef. But I know that that one white dude is transgender or something, and yeah, that will make that this track, as he said. And yeah, I don't really have nothing else to say. So this is the end of the video. Hope y'all have enjoyed, and I'm out for today. Bye.
Is it Chanel? Is it Chanel?